Watch out.
I'm a one-man screeding team because if you look out in the distance, we got some dark clouds. We might get an inch of rain in the next few hours. Dad came across some wheat stubble, asked the neighbor if we could bale some of his wheat stubble. They put it in rows, it's laying out in the field. So we really want to get that baled up before rain comes. So I'll finish doing a hack job of screeding. That wheat straw wasn't dry yet and the rain came 4 hours early, so Dad didn't get any of that baled. But as you can see, we got some fresh gravel in here. It's screeded up. The rain is all right, other than we got 45 acres of grass cut and laying on the ground, but we haven't had a decent rain for about 2 weeks. Not that we're suffering, but this rain won't hurt us. While that monsoon's outside, we're gonna get this fixed up. Adjust this shear plate down about an 1/8 inch, and we're gonna take this belt off and replace it. Wow, you can see it's actually splitting down the middle.
Any kind of direction or rotation on this thing?
So we got that belt switched out, which should have been part of our issue, and then there's these 2 bolts on the back which allow us to bolt nuts that allow us to adjust this stripper plate, which needs to be about an 1/8 inch gap, so we need to hammer it down. Wow, that ended up being quite the rain. We got just short of an inch, and so things are a little wet here. But I got that end cap on, and now I'm gonna dig a hole and put this post in, and then when we cement this all tomorrow, they'll fill up the hole around the post with cement, and that'll be strong in there. And then I'll be welding the gate onto it, that'll go that way. formed up here. Don't laugh, but this is all the rebar we're using. We're actually getting the, what's it called, Dad? What do they throw in there?
Fiber?
Fiber. Yeah, they're putting fiber in it to make it stronger. We're not going to have much for machinery on it, pretty much ever.
No machinery on most of it.
So we think the fiber should make it strong enough. And we had some rebar, so we threw it in. If you see that little roller there, it's going to imprint some squares, kind of like the old stuff. I guess I can show you that.
That's exactly what that
Yeah.
is. That's the machine.
That's what was used over here. Has these squares so cattle aren't slipping. So we're gonna imprint that across the thing. And then right here we got a portion blocked off because we're not sure if we're gonna have quite enough concrete. So we're gonna pour everything and then end here. And hopefully we have enough to pour that too.
Because the truck is full, and it's going to be close.
And we got this post in the corner. We'll weld a gate onto it after everything's set up. Have a nice gate right there. I guess we'll see. Our neighbor's coming to help in the morning, and my brother's coming to help. So between 4 dudes, should be able to get it done.
I would like to walk in concrete, please.
That's not an attractive look for that guy. All right, Jake's here. He brought 2 wheelbarrows because this is kind of far back, and we don't want the truck. Probably don't even want him to back up on this concrete, to be honest. That might break something. But their spout will get to about here, and then we'll wheelbarrow it to the back. That ain't a long haul. That'll be all right. Dad and I redid this part yesterday. There used to be a 2x6 right there. We pounded stakes in, and we'll screed along this metal rod here, slide it down, and that way we don't end up with a 2x6 in there. They're 10 minutes early.
Better than going 150 feet. Yep.
close. It'll be a heartbreak if we run out.
Good boy.
Far up till the chute, you reckon? About right there?
I can't say.
So while we're doing this, Tiffany's driving to Sioux Falls to get her nails done.
And Tammy's sleeping in.
And my wife's going to a parade.
Don't you pump him.
By golly, we ended up with enough to pour this piece too. It ain't 100% professional. I see a heck of a heave over there. But, you know, you get what you paid for. We saved a couple $1,000s doing it ourselves. But then you got to subtract the chiropractor bill. But, I don't know, it looks pretty decent. We didn't imprint this part because the chute's going to sit right there. And there's going to be load bars for a scale. Hopefully that's exactly where the chute will end up sitting. We got the concrete all poured. We didn't run short. It looks decent. Yeah, it'll work. These girls got the right idea. I'm gonna find some shade. Thanks for watching. Love to see you next time. Have a good one. Look at what I found buried in the ground over here, forming up concrete. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, what the heck is that? And I'm like, that kind of looks like a trigger. It kind of looks like a hammer. By golly, that's some sort of gun. It's got a big hole. Part of a shotgun.